Hey guys, I'm new to the FTM Kickstart channel. My name is Shawnee. I'm gonna go by Shawn, and I'm 23 years old. I live in California, and recently graduated from Paul Mitchell School. I really enjoy working with my hands, so it was a pretty ideal profession, especially since I'm also artistic, and I like to incorporate creativity, I guess, into my work. Some other little facts about me. I really like pie. Cold pie. Actually, I think I like all of my desserts cold. I don't know, I guess it's because you can eat more of it, and it's not as sweet, but yeah, I really like my desserts cold. And my favorite shoes are Vans Prison shoes. They're the ones that have the Velcro strap on and no shoelaces. Plus, I just love the backstory because they issued them to prisoners so they couldn't strangle each other with the laces. I really like to wander around bookstores. I have like ADD, so it stimulates my brain because there's a lot of colors and images everywhere. I'm actually not a big reader. I have to find a book pretty sensational in order to take the time to sit down and read something. It's kind of hard for me to sit down and just read. My favorite music is industrial goth rock. I also really like electro and dark wave and hip hop, rap. I'm actually a pretty big Tupac and Eminem fan. And occasionally I do listen to the pop country. Yeah, it's a pretty wide range in music tastes. I think that's pretty much it as far as, random facts. Other things you guys should know is I'm pre-T and pre-surgery. And my friends know that I'm trans and that I do plan on transitioning. My family doesn't. They're very conservative. One side's very Catholic, the other side's very Christian. And the generation isn't as open-minded or liberal as my current generation. So this week's topic is on public restrooms, and do I sit or stand? Do I use an STP or not? Since I am still pre-T and pre-surgery and I look female, I don't use the men's bathroom. The only time I use the men's restroom is if there aren't other restrooms occupied. If there are other restrooms occupied, and if it's a single stall and I can just lock the door and nobody can come in. I really have no qualms with using the women's restroom. I actually don't really look at it. I don't really divide it into genders. For me, it's kind of like, why not enjoy the cleanliness of the women's restroom a little bit longer, I do, however, have a problem using public restrooms in general. It wasn't that long ago that I really suffered from social phobia when it came to using public bathrooms. I have a lot of stomach problems, so I would get sick very easily, and a lot of times in situations that I would just feel embarrassed. So in that time, and even now, I actually have places where I like to frequently use the restroom, and those are the places that I like to go, and I don't go anywhere else. It's kind of weird, I guess, that I have those places marked out, but they're places that I ultimately feel comfortable and safe, and I really don't think that's going to change when I do start my hormone therapy. I'll probably still have places marked out where I feel safe and comfortable, and it might become more restricted as far as where I go, because men's restrooms usually have less privacy. And more than likely, I will just go into a stall. I don't really feel a need to have an STP at this time. Maybe in the future. But for right now, since I am shy anyway, pre-T or after T, I just don't see that changing as far as me really liking my privacy in the bathroom. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Until next week's topic. Bye, guys.